Alright, hello once again. This is Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College. I've been going through a series of video presentations I'm creating for the Rankin Technical College Application and Website Development, or AWD, program, and in particular the AWD 1111.NET Framework with Web Databases class. The book for the class for the fall 2019 semester, as you can see right here, is Pro ASP.NET MVC 5. It is a 27-chapter book. I'm in the middle of Chapter 4 talking about essential language features. We left off on Lambda expressions. Alright, it says I can use a delegate to make my filter by category method more general. That way the delegate will be invoked against each product, can filter objects in the way desired. Now I probably already have a using system, and we're going to change this to, instead of a product filter by category, just a product filter. So we're going to be able to filter it any way basically if we want. So maybe I don't have a using system. Yes, I do. Whoop, and it looks like I screwed up here. Let me try to fix this. All right. Doggone it. Took too much out, I believe. Alright, hopefully that cleaned it up. And I didn't mess up anything else. Oops. The author says that he used a func as the filtering principle, meaning that you do not need to define the delegate as a type. It takes a product parameter and returns a Boolean, which will be true if the product should be included in the results, and I would guess false otherwise. So we go down to our home controller. And we want to change the use filter extension method. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to grab the entire method. In fact, that's down to the IEnumerable, so let's grab it from here. There's the use filter extension method, and I believe we're grabbing the information that was here. In fact, why don't we comment, oops, no, comment that out, and we shall replace it with this. Now, probably I need to remove that. Push this over one. There you go. So we've replaced this, and basically I could have left this, I could have left the for loop, I could have left all that. Actually, we could have left all of it. We've just added this. Okay. So let me see if I bring this back again, uncomment all of this, Save this, run it, and call the use filter extension method if I get the same results, because again we're filtering by category and the category is soccer. Something was wrong. Oh, did I put this in the wrong thing? I was supposed to go into use extension method. Extension product. Use extension. I think it was supposed to go into here. Let's see. The only thing that's new in there is this func statement. Okay. Should have been in use filter. Maybe it was correct. Use filter extension method. And I believe this for each has to change also now. So it is the use filter extension method. Alright, so the for each has got to change. Stop the run. Put that in. Alright, so it's calling the filter. Save all. Run it again. We want to call the use filter extension method. Of course, I forgot home. Oh, I thought that was correct. Oh, the word method is in there. Apologize. Total 54.45. Let's try something else. Not in the book. But remember the other category was water sports. So let's try it again. And let's change our code so that instead of calling it with soccer, we call it with water sports. Okay, so let's come back in, run the program another time. Oops. File, save all first, run it. Use filter extension method. We got home. And we get 323.95, which was the addition of 275 and 48.95. All right, stop the run. Now, probably I could leave it at water sports, but I'm going to set it back to soccer again. Okay. All right. The lambda expression is shown here. As it says, the parameter is expressed without specifying a type. So we've got prod that has never been defined anyplace. It'll be inferred automatically. The lambda character, so to speak, this character, the equal sign followed by the greater than sign, as it said, it says goes to, and it links the result to that variable. In this example, as it says, a product parameter prod goes to a Boolean result, which will be true if the category is equal to soccer. All right, it says we can make it even tighter by doing away with the func syntax entirely. So just by doing it like this inside of here. All right, I'll tell you what I'll do is I will take this for each that is put right here, and I will copy it to the clipboard, come back into here. I'm going to leave this func in here, and underneath this, I'm going to put in another for each, but I'm going to comment it out. All right? And again, shown right there. Says in this example, we supplied the lambda expression as the parameter to the filter method, which is a more natural way of expressing the filter to combine. You can apply multiple filters by extending the result part. All right. So you can, this is, in other words, this is saying the product is soccer or the price is greater than 20. All right. So I'm also going to copy this one, put it in here, but again, I'm going to comment it out after I put it in. Got a dot filter in there. I'm going to copy, I put it over multiple lines just because I thought it'd be a little bit easier to read. You may or may not agree with that. All right. It's going to give you a different answer because it's going to give you the total from up here, the 275. So it'll all be, now it'll be 275 plus the 54.45. About $319 or something like that. I'm not going to run it. Okay? All right. Page 84. Other forms of lambda, excuse me, other forms of lambda expressions. Let's check our time here. All right. I'm just going to quickly finish this, and then when we get to the using automatic type inference, we'll start a new lesson. So I don't need to express the logic of my delegate in the lambda expression. I can easily call a method like this. If I need a lambda expression for a delegate with multiple parameters, I must wrap the parameters in parentheses as shown. And finally, if I need logic in the lambda that requires more than one statement, I can do so by using curly braces. You do not need to use lambda expressions in code, but they are a way of, kind of for lack of better words, taking and compressing complex functions into a way that's much more readable and much clearer. The author will use them throughout the book. All right. I think this is a good place to stop, and I'll pick it up with using type inference and then getting into the using anonymous types. And we will do that in the next lesson. After we do that, just looking at what we have here, because we've got a little more than 10 pages left in the chapter. So we will talk about LINQ, which are language integrated queries, and then end the chapter with async. All right, so we probably have 2 or 3 more lessons left in this chapter.